What's going on, guys? Spencer here with HM Massage, and this video is going to be almost a direct response to my very first video I ever uploaded. That video is a self neck massage. It's a great routine to do if you have a pretty stiff neck. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I'll link it right here in the corner. And it got a really great response, far more than I would ever imagine. This video is going to be a direct response to the comments I got saying they couldn't do certain techniques in the video because the neck was either too painful, too stiff, or just didn't have that range of motion. So this video, I'm going to show you guys what to do if you have an extremely stiff neck, or another word, severe hypertension. So with an extremely stiff neck, we need to approach the massage a little differently, from a different direction. We gotta heat that sucker up. So find yourself a medium-sized towel, run it under some hot water until it's a nice lukewarm. And then we're gonna be applying that to our neck. And depending upon how tight your neck is, we're gonna leave that there for up to 5 minutes. We have the hot towel here just compressing against my neck. It's large enough that I'm able to still kind of control the pressure, but you can see it's covering the entire base of my neck. It can help to shift it back and forth slightly. This is gonna give a little motion and a little movement to all the connective tissues at the top of your neck. Once you've heated the neck so it's nice and warm, it should already start feeling a lot looser. But now we're gonna go in and do some very gentle massage. So it hurts all along here. We need to release the anchors that are found at the base of the traps or the shoulders, and then all along the base of the head here. So we are going to do some simple circles just at the base of the shoulders. You'll see I'm not coming up to the neck yet. I'm just doing these gentle circles at the base of the traps. Then we're going to come up and start doing the same circles at the subocs or the base of your head. Feel free to go further into the scalp than I'm going here. You can go up into here if you would like. That is completely up to you, but both of these things are helping to release the anchors that are tying down your tight neck. Once we've released the anchors, we're going to target the middle of the neck with a lifting, squeezing movement called petrissage. If this hurts or feels too pinchy, you're not grabbing enough of your neck. So make sure you grab a good amount of your neck and lift and pull away. Feel free to do the entire neck at once or each side, alternating, but this still shouldn't hurt too much. We're keeping this pretty light and pretty gentle. From there, using our fingertips, we're gonna pull the muscles from the spine outwards, making sure to wrap all the way to the front. We're still not taking our pain level past a 5 out of 10, so focus on gently elongating that tight muscle. And here's just a quick front angle to show you how far around I'm wrapping. Almost towards the end, we have a couple more moves to do here. The next of which is gonna be shortening a trigger point. So find the trap or a tender area on your neck, shorten your neck to that side, and then press and hold. Now if it hurts to shorten your neck that much, don't do it as much as I'm doing. If your neck really can't move to that range of motion, just do it slightly. So look at the difference. Me going here, you might just be able to go here. See how slight that is. It looks like you're not moving at all, but to very tight muscle, even this amount of movement, stretching and elongating that amount can be very painful. Showing you from the back, once again here I'm exaggerating the movement, but you may only be able to do this amount, and that is perfectly okay and still going to help. You want to find 3 points to hold for each side and hold them for 10 seconds, making a 30-second hold for each side. Finally, after all that kind of warming up for the muscle, we're going to go into some very light stretching. Just like the shorten and pin, if you can't stretch as much as I'm stretching, that's okay. Don't push yourself past your limit. So if you can only go here, then do so. So generally with a very tight neck, it's not that you can't move your neck, it's just that you can't move your neck certain ways. So if you can't turn your neck to the sides, but you can look forward or look backward, then that's where we're gonna begin. And then slowly going to the side. And look at how slight my movement is. With a very tight neck, holding the stretch even slightly will eventually loosen up the muscles so that you can further go into a stretch after a few minutes. Once you've finished up all the stretching and your neck is feeling like it can move a little bit, it still probably won't be back to full range of motion just yet. It's gonna take a few days. However, doing this routine daily will increase that recovery time to as quick as 3 days in order to get that full range of motion back. And once you can do that light stretching in all the directions of movement, then you can go on to do a further neck massage routine that gets in more at the deeper layers of muscle, such as my very first video that may or may not have brought you here. Hopefully this helped you guys out if you do have an extremely hypertensed neck and really can't move it as much as just a pretty tight neck could. Hit the like button if it did help you out. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you guys all for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.